promised you tennis with a light bulb, and Mr. Joe Harrison will not disappoint. Joe, how can you... he dropped it! He did that on purpose. He did. Guys, we're really excited. For this Memorial Day, we are bringing America's favorite light bulb to air at our lowest price ever. I was getting the stats and the numbers. Listen to this. Last year, in November, December, during the big holiday weekend, the biggest home store in America sold 13 million of this light bulb. It's called the DuraBulb. This is a bulb that you don't need to change for nearly 10 years. This is a bulb that's going to save you an absolute fortune on energy. And this is a bulb that we have to get anyway because incandescents, they've stopped making them anymore. And when you think about these ones, these are no good either. Now, I wrote it down on my page. I don't see it though, but there was an email that I got earlier. Folks, this is only for the units available that we are able to discount it to $39. They also gave us 4 flex and free shipping and all the good stuff. But you get an unbelievable number, 8 of them. That's $5 a bulb. Joe, that's our lowest on record. It is incredible. For the world's most durable light bulb, you saw me drop it, you saw me hit it with a tennis racket. You take that same bulb and I bring it over here. And it doesn't matter where you put this in your house. I put it in my little car lamp that I've got, and then instantly it works every single time. Because how many times do you shake this little guy and it's gone forever? This, even after playing tennis with it, even after dropping on the ground, it still works. And as a parent, I put these in my house in places I never expected to, but I'm saving a tremendous amount of money. I put them in my kids' room because my kids are always knocking over the lamp. I've got a cat that likes to jump on the living room lamp, knocks over my lamps. In my garage, that garage door lamp that you have in there, it starts to shake and then that bulb has to be replaced. There's nothing in there that has to be replaced. And the great thing about this is, this will give you that exact same light. You're seeing it right there. On the average home in America, it's about 40 light bulbs in it. If you switch over from your traditional bulb to your LED light bulb, it will save you over 80% of the energy cost. Break that down, Joe. So if on average, this costs about $500 a year in utility cost to light 40 lights, when you switch over, you went from 500 down to 100. That's $400 every single year that you're instantly saving. And that's not just for year one, Adam. That's for the next 9.1 years. So over the course of a life, that's $3,600 in savings. That will pay for the cost of the bulbs themselves. He's got that sparkle in his eye. I can tell he's excited about this. Folks, this is the Light Bulb King here on HSN. He knows more about LED lights than anybody else. The only other time I've ever aired this has been on Monday night, and the price was higher than this. At $39.95, I will be stunned if we don't have 500, 1,000 people ordering in. You get all 3 boxes. You get 1, 2, 3 boxes. 4 boxes. 4 boxes. It's getting bigger every minute. You get 4 boxes. That's an astonishing 8-pack for the unbelievable price of $39.95. Joe will tell you and reaffirm the fact, but so many of us, we go to the LED aisle in the store, and we don't know which to buy. You're exactly right. A good friend of mine, he actually is a radio DJ, and he started talking about light bulbs and how it's confusing. He ended up spending 2 hours on the radio talking about it because so many people called in and said, I go to the store, and it's no longer just picking up one bulb. It's like, well, what do all these different LED bulbs mean? Like, is that one yellow? Is that one white? Nope, this one's actually the start white, and this one is more of a muted yellow. The thing is, we don't know, and it's like, do you really want that sticking out of your fan, sticking out of your lamp that everyone can see? Would you rather have a light bulb that has the same quality as the light bulb? Now, I know you're probably thinking, okay, that's LED. I've been buying these, for as long as you've been buying light bulbs, and you know what this light looks like. So many of us think, when I switch over to LED, does it look the same? Well, not only does it have the same shape, it has the same light. And right in front of me, I have a lamp, and you can see I've got 2 lamps, both illuminated. Can't tell which one's which. You're not gonna be able to see which one's which until I remove it. Now notice they're full lamp shades, full illumination. You won't notice that this right here is your LED that I can touch that's only about 80 degrees. This is your traditional incandescent, which is right around 200 degrees. Do you ever notice why it gets so hot in the house, especially when you're cooking? Because if you have 5 or 6 lights on that are 200 degrees, that's an extra 1,000 degrees of heat.
this is cool to the touch. Like my daughter actually has a little baking kit that she makes brownies with an incandescent bulb because it gets so hot. Adam, it gives you that exact same light. You're not gonna be able to tell which one's which. So now you can instantly replace your side lamps, your overhead lamps, any lamp in your house with a brand new light from LED.
We have 8 minutes left, 8 minutes left, and we are now pushing close to 400 people. I am confident that as we continue on and people are tuning in, this is gonna go crazy, and it should do. The reality is we have to change to something different because they've stopped making these. So we need a replacement. But it's not a bad replacement, it's all good because this you have to change all the time. With these, 9.5 years on average. With these, a $500 electric bill would become $100. You save a fortune. So the money's, I mean, that's irrelevant because you save that in a heartbeat. The great thing is there's no confusion. If you're gonna buy any LED bulb, you would buy this one. Again, I talk about the holiday weekend in November, December last year. The biggest home store in America sold 13 million of this one, the DuraBulb. It is America's favorite LED bulb. They're fantastic because they are so resistant to damage and crashing, as it were, and smashing. At $39.95, it is a Memorial Day special sale. Lowest price ever. We'll chip in and pay the shipping and handling. We put it on 4 flex pay. We can make over the entire house or just do the essentials. But you get not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4. You get all 4 boxes. That's 8 of the DuraBulbs included. And again, Joe, there's something to be said about buying the premier brand.
Exactly. Lighting Science is a company that's been around for over 30 years. Most LED companies, they've only been around a couple of years. So you can't really trust the company that, how do they know it's going to last 9 years when the company hasn't even been around 9 years? This is Lighting Science. They have 50 patents alone on LED technology. So you're buying from one of the industry leaders. But when you look at your options today, this is technology that's been around for over 100 years. And 90% of the energy that's used to turn on this light bulb goes off as heat. That's why this takes 60 watts of power. We pay by the watt, not by the bulb, but by the watt. This one, with the exact same light, it uses 7.5 watts. So would you rather pay 60 watts or 7.5 watts for the exact same light? That's why so many people, when they switch over to LED, instantly you will see a lower electric bill. It's not like it's something that's a gradual change. When you switch over, you're instantly using less electricity. But because this is the world's most durable light bulb, you don't do the little shake test anymore because I can hit it with a tennis racket. I can drop it if I want to. You know, you can play around with it. If you're putting them up on the ladder and you drop them, no problem. My kids have these in their lamps in their rooms because they're always playing ball, knocking things over. A lot of times the lamp breaks. You don't have to worry about that. This, even though I'm hitting it with a tennis racket, throwing it around, I can put it back in my car case and boom, it works every single time. I don't have to worry about it. And the thing about this, Adam, when I screw this into a lamp, I don't have to go back until the year 2026.
That's ridiculous.
9 years down the road. It's like kids starting off in elementary school, now they're in high school until you have to change the bulbs again.
Well, it has officially begun. We see you there, folks. Now we have close to 750 people placing their orders. It is just subject to sellout in terms of what we have. We will restock Lighting Science DuraBulb, but it goes back to 60 bucks. And it's worth it. At $59.95, they're the best you can buy. But if you are bargain hungry on this Memorial Day, we're gonna go from $59.49 down to $39, and we'll pay the shipping, and we'll put it on 4 flex pay. So if you're looking for the deals and the steals, this is one of those steal offers. But ultimately, yes, it's lasting longer. It's the savings that get you. I mean, really it is. I bought the LED bulbs a couple years ago when they weren't as low priced as this. The only thing that makes me at least smile, the fact that I paid a lot more, is the fact that I'm saving a lot of money. When Joe used the example of $500 down to $100, that's a real world example. The last time I presented these with Joe at $59, we had a caller call in who said something very similar. He talked about the savings, because the savings are real. real. It's not like a little bit, Joe, where maybe I'll see a few dollars. It's and I'll use the word, Joe, dramatic.
Absolutely.
Like me, it's a dramatic difference.
It's like getting free Christmas gifts every year.
Yes.
Because now you're saving that money that you can put towards something else. Because one of the bills we hate getting is the electric bill. Like my dad, for so many years when I was growing up, he's like, did you just leave that light on?
Yeah.
Like he'd walk behind me. Did you leave that one? Did you leave that? I'm like, no, you don't have to worry about it anymore. Because you're not wasting 60 watts worth of power. You're only using 7.5, literally less than 80 or more than 80% of the energy savings. And when you look at the lamp that's in front of us, can you tell which one's different? Can you tell which one's your LED? Which one is your incandescent? That's the brilliance about lighting science, because they're not creating just an LED light bulb that lasts a long time. They're creating an LED light bulb that looks and functions just like your traditional incandescent. And this is actually right here. This is the incandescent, but you notice that it doesn't even fill up the shade atom. Like a lot of the energy is wasted off as heat. So this traditional incandescent, it only actually fills up a little bit of the actual shade, where your LED light from lighting science, it fills up the entire shade. When you reveal it, this is the one, the LED light bulb that I can grab because it only is 80 degrees worth of heat. This is that hotter incandescent. I don't dare touch it. It's 200 degrees. So when you're cooking in the kitchen, when it's a hot summer day and you turn the lights on, do you ever feel like, why is it so hot in here? It's because your light bulbs are putting off 200 degrees worth of heat. So now your light bulbs are counteracting against your air conditioner. So now those are going back and forth. With this, when you just replace those LED light bulbs, you don't even notice the difference. It fills up the shade compared to an incandescent. It has that exact same light that you love out of a traditional incandescent. But I only have to change this one every 9 years because it's LED. I'm changing my incandescent every year. Becomes a pain, becomes a hassle. So now I have to go up and down the ladder once a year all the time. Now this is why the government says we have to stop manufacturing these light bulbs. But unfortunately, manufacturers knew that, so they made millions and millions of these bulbs. And yes, you can pick up these bulbs on average for about $1 a bulb. But I'm gonna show you here, I've got my light bulbs behind me. You would have to buy 10 bulbs to equal one lighting science light bulb today. That's $10 worth of traditional bulbs for a $5 bulb that's going to save you energy costs. That's going to last you over 9 years. That's going to save you energy costs as far as up to 80%. And when you have the average house has 40 lights in the house, when you switch over, that's like going from $500 an electric bill down to $100 because you're 80% more savings. So the other thing is that other companies started coming out with these guys. Have you seen these little curly cues? These came out about 4 or 5 years ago. The problem with these is that it takes about 3 minutes to fully illuminate, and there's mercury on the inside. If this breaks, you're supposed to get a hazmat kit to effectively clean it up. So then a lot of LED companies started coming out of the woodwork and making all these different LEDs. And this is when it gets confusing, because I'm right there with you. You go to the LED aisle and it's like, wow, there are a dozen different bulbs to choose from. How do I know that this $15 bulb is better than this $10 bulb? And why does it have that shape? When you end up getting this, you end up having a light bulb that's going to end up lasting you 9.1 years.
I mean, Joe, that's the crazy thing about it.